Welcome back to Bravo Breaking News. I am your host, Kim, aka Bravo Breaking News on Instagram. And we are fresh off of the Vanderpump Rules season finale. And there is already headlines coming out about a potential cast shakeup. We have all been talking about, okay, what's going to happen with Vanderpump Rules? Are people going to be moving to the Valley? And we finally may have an answer to that because Page Six is reporting that Lala Kent is in early talks to join the Valley next season. I'm going to break down everything you need to know, but before I dive in, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any Bravo breaking news. So I don't know about you guys, but I am obsessed with the Valley. I mean, I was definitely hesitant to watch. I didn't know whether it was going to be good or not. I was glad to see Jax, Brittany, and Kristen back on our screens, but I didn't really know that it was going to be this good. If you guys are not watching it, go watch right now because I am literally obsessed. The cast is perfect. They are bringing the drama. Every week there is something new to talk about. So it's no wonder that some of these Pump Rules cast members might want to mosey on over to that show instead. And we are hearing from Page Six that that might be the case for Lala Kent. Lala Kent in early talks to join the Valley after cryptic Pump Rules finale. Lala Kent is considering a role on the Valley following Tuesday night's cryptic Vanderpump Rules Season 11 finale, Page Six has exclusively learned. Lala is in early talks to join the Valley, an insider tells us, adding she is very connected with that cast. Those girls are her very good friends and mom crew. If she joins Bravo's new unscripted series, our insider tells us that Kent, 33, is also expected to film the next installment of Pump Rules whenever it resumes production. That's her home, the source says. It's not one or the other. Bravo has yet to pick up the Valley for a second season, and the network would not confirm any casting. A rep for Kent didn't immediately respond to Page Six's request for comments. Okay, so this is definitely unconfirmed tea. I mean, the rumors have been swirling for weeks, if not months now. But it kind of seems like we might be seeing Lala on two shows. Yes, she's pulling a Paige DeSorbo and not quite making it to 3, but she will be maybe appearing on 2 shows, The Valley and Vanderpump Rules. Now, I know after the finale, it kind of seemed like it might be the end of Vanderpump Rules, but I've heard from multiple sources that that is not the case in any way, shape, or form. The show is definitely returning. However, it might look a little different once it does. A lot of the cast members are at odds. They're not going to want to film together. Definitely with Ariana and Tom, it's going to be tough to see how that unfolds next season. But even with Lala and Ariana, so Lala and Ariana, as we've heard, go at it on part 3 of the reunion. I mean, we've heard that Ariana eviscerates Lala. They're not on good terms. And it kind of seems like at this moment, they can't even really coexist. I mean, Lala unfollowed Ariana and Katie on Instagram. So I don't know, it almost kind of makes sense for Lala to maybe take a back seat to Pump Rules, maybe become a friend of, or not so much in the middle of the drama and transition to the Valley. Because let's be real, the people on the Valley are definitely more on Lala's level. They are families, they have young kids, they are raising them in the Valley. Lala just bought a over $2 million house in the Valley. She's currently pregnant and is going to be raising one of her kids alone. So it would be interesting for her to kind of fit in with the other mom crew on the Valley. I think it would actually make a lot of sense. Most of the people on Vanderpump Rules, except for Scheana and Brock, don't have kids. They're not married. They're still single, dating, living the LA life. So it kind of seems like this new show, The Valley, is almost like the natural progression for these Vanderpump Rules people to graduate once they get married and have kids and start to live maybe a little more suburban life. And speaking of that, we also have Scheana, who has recently bought a house in the Valley, and there is a lot of talk of her joining the cast as well. Her and Brock are super good friends with everybody on the cast. She hosted a big birthday party for herself a couple nights ago, and pretty much the whole cast of the Valley was there, so it would also make sense for Scheana and Brock to go as well. But I'm just gonna give my honest opinion here. I'm not sure we need Lala Kent on 2 shows. I think seeing her on 1 is absolutely enough. If she wants to move over to the Valley, fine, but I prefer not to see her on Vanderpump Rules as well. I think that seeing her on 1 show is enough for me. Do you guys agree? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you want to see Lala on the Valley? Do you think it's a good idea for her and Scheana to transition? What do you think the future of Vanderpump Rules holds, and who do you think is going to return? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any more Bravo breaking news.